testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Give me a second, guys. I'm just cleaning up a couple of things. Still got one more week of work left before we head into the Christmas break. So happy that the break is on now, official break. Man, I would have loved to go back to work in like the university where like the work is super flexible, but yeah, don't get paid much as what I'm currently doing at the moment. Though I would say I do have a lot more time on my hands when I was working in uni. So it's a bit of a mix. Either I earn a lot of money, but I have to do the 9 to 5, which is a bit of a slog, or I go for more flexible work, but the pay is not really to the standard that I should need, right? There's that. Anyway, let's begin. Face cam test, game capture test is good. Okay, we're ready. So let's begin. Okay. Every time I move my head, there's like cable noises. Maybe it's because of the way this thing is set up, that it is quite sensitive to like minute sort of vibrations which are affecting the mic. That's just me. That's why I'm going to buy the what is it called? The default mic. Like a boom mic specifically for streams in the future. I think that will be useful. Let's begin. In 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone and welcome to another Gozi-san on the decks with your host Gozi-san. And today we are going to play more Genshin Impact. For today, what we're going to do is we're going to do day 2 of Durin's story quest, as well as start our work with Witch's homework, and we're gonna try and complete Sucrose's Witch's homework. We have Sucrose at max max constellation, so we want to do that. Then the next one that we're gonna do is we're gonna do Mona's. Wait, okay, hold on. Wait, give me a second. Okay, so we have Sucrose, we have Razor, we have Mona. Who's the other one that we're missing that is that we have that is having buffs? No, not Amber. Who was it? Okay, I'm trying to think. Not Kaya. It's definitely not Kaya. And then it has to be someone that's not part of the Knights of Favonius. Yeah, who is it? Man, it's escaping me, and I'm very pissed about it. Who do I have? Who do I have? No, I don't have them. It completely escaped me. Damn.
Paimon's feeling totally recharged after such a long rest. Let's go find Durin and see if that book has any new clues.
Yep. Totally have to do this a little bit every time because there will be a little bit of a chat. Alright, so... yeah, let's go back here. Let's look at Witch's homework. Who do I have? Yeah, Official. Why do I keep forgetting Official anyway? Yeah. What is Official's constellation at the moment? Cons 2, yeah. But we are not focusing on Electro nor Hydro, especially for this Imaginarium Theater. We need like... oh, okay, we got some stuff growing. Yeah, it's Pyro, Cryo, Anemo, right? So... oh, and what was it? Spiral Abyss is going to refresh tomorrow, apparently. So, let me just check the Spiral Abyss real quick. 30 stars, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think I have enough in the tank to do that. Okay. Anything else here? Nope. Okay, so 176 resin to go. Let's do the daily quest first. Days Beneath the Waves. Ves. Poor Ves. Has to keep getting whacked by his boss all the time. Alright, let's go help him out again. He needs help. He needs a lot of help. Like my mic picks up noise of my head moving around, which is annoying.
Try and stop me.
Let's go. Got some crabs just hanging around. Yeah. Honk. That's what rotten luck. What happened this time? Designated this spot. Goldman. The jumpy fish today, and not really looking to fish at the moment. Okay, let's see. Where is that sun? There it is. Is it just those mecha at the moment? We got a phantom of a dead ship here. think this reveals it. Like, you can see it from a distance, but... Like, you can see it from a distance like that. Okay, land ho. There's salvaged. These are. What are all these trinkets? So much for your help. Here, take this more. Don't tell us all about this. Lips are sealed. Sell this on the slide. If I've managed to find that Goldman guy, maybe maybe things might change about this particular quest line. But until then, we'll have to figure out where, first of all, where the heck Goldman is, and then figure out where to pick it up from there. Let's go to the Serenity pot for a bit. Just do a spot of gardening. And we will see where we go from there. Okay. Okay.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive.
Okay, so, trust rank. Pick up the money. Okay, the friendship points. Good. And now, Realm Depot. Pick all of this up. Do we want more as well? How much more do we have? Oh yeah, not a lot. Okay, yes, definitely exchange. I forgot. I don't have a lot of money.
If you ever have...
Right. Okay, let's pick these up. Like a berry, like a berry, like a berry. Let's get some Knepa berries today. Midsummer. Get some Soren Claw succulents, chrysanthemums, Nakuweed, Sumeru Rose into, let's do gem blooms. Seagrass into Sea Gandondorma. Bluey Lotus. Calla Lily. Alright, excellent. We are done here. Okay, let's see. Anything else to pick up here? Leyline deposits. And probably gonna ignore them. We'll do
exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
Okay, let's move back to Mondstadt and continue our quest with Durin. Now, before I continue, five stages of storytelling. Freytag's Pyramid. Intro to dramatic structure. So we have the exposition, the rising action, the climax, the falling action, and resolution denouement. Okay, so that is the 5 stages of this. So, where do we go from here? Prophecy from the past. Up there.
Light it up.
Okay, here we are.
Hey, Durin! Any more clues for us? We're all set for the next chapter.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I was just about to come find you. Let's see what it says.
Alright.
Now sprout to life the story's seeds, stirred by wind-born melodies.
Sprout to life the story seeds.
Then on that breeze the music leaves, fading into distant memories. Seek the place where wind and tale entwine, and once there, make 3 riddles into verse, and 3 melodies into song.
Wind and tail and twine. Is it where the statue is?
For in poetry and song will this story start to blossom.
Or is it like, you know, the town wind?
Come on! Another riddle? All that talk about wind and melodies? What do you think the answer could be?
Boing. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, B1? I think I am, B2.
Oh!
It's...
Care to elaborate?
Care to elaborate.
Wind? Music? Poetry? Tone-deaf bards gotta know the answer.
Really? We're going to ask Mr. Drunk Guy first?
You mean Lord Barbados?
Hey, you know too.
Albedo introduced us when I first arrived in Mondstadt. I mean, someone like me was bound to catch his eye sooner or later.
Well, what do you think of him?
It's better that it's out in the open anyway. Now, how should we track him down?
I'm pretty sure he's already caught wind of what's going on here. Why don't we just see where the wind takes us?
Sounds decent.
Right. He definitely makes it easy to forget he's a real god sometimes.
Tell me about it. Alright, follow the guidance. Yep, we've got some wind. Alright, follow the wind, guys. Ah, there he is. What?
Traveler, Paimon! What a sight for sore eyes! And the little dragon from the fairy tale world.
Hello, Venti.
I heard your voices calling out to me on the wind. Something about needing help with a riddle?
Sorry to disturb you, Lord Barbados.
Disturb me? Not at all! To tell you the truth, I'm just as curious about this riddle as you are. Let me take a look.
Sure. Do 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 do.
What is it? Did you figure out the answer?
3 riddles and 3 melodies. That sure takes me back. The answer you seek lies hidden in memory.
Which memory?
Looks like running to Tone-Deaf Bard was the right call after all.
Unless he throws a curveball and say, hee, I don't know.
Long ago, those mages came to Mondstadt, seeking to test their strength against mine.
Huh, really? They wanted to fight you? Maybe that's why you got drunk.
But I replied, let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song.
Ooh.
So I strummed my lyre and sang them this verse. Oh wind, welcome now, my guests. Pass through verdant leaves unseen, where shape your formless self may take, and offer up a graceful scene, a fleeting gift for welcome's sake. Leap at the edge of a sea of clouds, where land meets sky and sky meets ground. There frighten off the noisy crowds and bring my guests a calm profound. Fly beneath the stars up high, where mortal noise is swept aside, that my dear guests with starry eyes may share the dreams they hold inside. Now go to where I vowed to keep a quiet spot for them to sleep. No clash, no contest bars the way, just tea and mirth to fill the day. There you have it, the 3 melodies. As for the answers to those 3 riddles, I trust you can guess them by now.
The woods, the edge of a cliff, and the sky?
Starbear Point, is it?
Correct! Funnily enough, your mother was also the first to solve it, all that time ago.
Ooh.
There must be some kind of special rapport between those who write stories and those who sing them.
The woods, a cliff, and the sky. Oh! So that's where it is!
I suppose the spot that answer points to is where you're headed next. You should know, after solving my riddle, the mages even accepted my proposal and made that location their official meeting spot.
But does it have to do anything with was it the chess boss place?
And going by what your book is suggesting, once you found it, you might want to try playing the melody I just shared with you.
Ooh.
Guess you can be pretty reliable when it counts, huh? Great Animal Archon?
So-called Animo Archon.
Thanks for the help, Lord Barbados.
Still got questions for me, huh?
Yeah, you must have read countless tales in your time, being a wandering bard and all. In your experience, why might an author consider a story unfinished?
Unfinished? Well, I guess if there's something left to accomplish in the story, or, oh! If the last line goes, "To be continued."
Dun-dun.
Huh?
Wow, your helpfulness lasted for like 1 second.
In all seriousness, I would think the answer to that question lies in your mother's story itself. It's not my place to pry any further.
To be continued sounds something like Yai Publishing House would do.
All right then, we should get going.
Alright, let's go to the Mage's meeting spot first, Venti.
I wonder when their next meeting will be.
We're slowly meeting up in Nod-krai again, so it's... Alright, to the boss place. Unresolved chess game. Haha. Here we are. Let's have to...
We're here! Now, we just need to play the 3 melodies, and we should be able to gather the memories for the next chapter, right?
A musical performance. Out of all the things Miss Lisa has taught me, that's the one I'm worst at.
Leave it to me. I can show you how to strum a lyre. Okay, so it's an alto, right? Treble, alto, bass. Okay. Because we have STAB, right? So it's soprano, which is the highest tune, and then tenor, alto, bass. Tenor and treble, I'm not exactly sure. I have to go and read up my musical theory notes again. Kinda off there. Okay. Okay, and then the treble. then back to the alto again. For in poetry and song will this story start to blossom. Act 2, The Prophecy.
Even a war that shook the world could not halt the witches' gatherings. Yet even so, with the passing of time, 3 of their teacups no longer came to be set. The witches did not linger long in sorrow, for the story witch had brought glad tidings of her own. Born was her dragon child, safe and sound. Her fellow witches offered up their blessings, eagerly debating how to celebrate the child's birth.
What should be used to celebrate his birth? That's a good question. What would actually be a good plan? I do like sweet things. To be honest, like, for me, when I was younger, a balloon scared the piss out of me. Every time I'm always like, it's gonna pop. Maybe that's maybe that's the Esper just talking in terms of, you know, me being a bit more sensitive to loud sounds. I like to keep things on the down low, right? So yeah, sweet candy it is.
In the end, they settled on the sweetest candy they could find. After all, what could be sweeter than the arrival of new life? And so, the witches' gathering turned into a birthday celebration.
So we have M, B, A, and N, right? I think that's what's going on here. Or is it H? No, it's not H. Okay. Anyway.
So, we're back in the story world, huh?
Do.
As if from nowhere, new guests appeared at the witches' table. Perhaps they too had come to celebrate the dragon child's birthday. Yet while everyone else was busy thinking about what kind of gift to offer, these 3 seemed to have come empty-handed.
Hey, we just came in last minute here. We didn't even get an invitation.
Hardly the recipe for a warm welcome to a birthday party, now is it?
Come on,
A
man.
gift?
Hey, what's this all about? We only just found out this was a party.
While the guests voiced their
Complaints,
complaints
eh?
and grievances, perhaps they should have been wondering what kind of gift to give instead.
So, we need to bring a gift to advance the story? But where are we supposed to get something like that?
Perhaps it would be a good idea to have a look around.
Come on, is it that easy to find a gift around here?
Why didn't you just say so?
Anyway, Durin is just snoozing. Alright, let's look around. Sorts of cubes. Okay, so
Hey, could we use these as gifts, maybe?
At last, the guests found something to give the dragon child.
Guess that's a yes then. Which Which one should we go for?
So we got a sword, a slingshot, and a book.
Still, the guests wondered what kind of gift might the little dragon really want. Should they put a warrior's sword in his hand and send him out on an unstoppable quest to save the world?
That seems like a lot of pressure.
Or perhaps a wandering hero's slingshot and the promise of a life of endless, uncharted adventure.
Kinda playful. May make people a little bit angry.
Or maybe even a scholar's tome and the chance to take on all the world's unsolved mysteries.
Some people would actually use this as a blunt weapon. They're like, Game Master, can I use this book as a blunt weapon in my attacks? Okay, sure. Let's do it. Roll for initiative.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot of pressure all of a sudden.
What do you think, Durin?
Oh yeah. Technically, we're actually picking a gift for you. So, which one would you prefer?
You want me to choose? Wow, this feels kind of special.
It's a bit meta, but okay.
How come?
For as long as I can remember, I've spent most of my time living in the stories my mother created.
Uh-huh.
I always thought my mother had everything written out for me already, just like the toy figures in Constellation Metropole. What I wanted to do with my own future. Huh. That's something I've never really thought about. What did I want back then? This is the first time I've ever asked myself that question.
Ooh. Bringing Durin on a learning journey of self-discovery. Hey.
Sounds like this is the perfect opportunity to answer it then.
Hey.
It's been a while since you left Simulanka, and after everything that's happened, it might be about time to start thinking about your future.
Hey.
Then let me give it some thought.
Okay. Choose a gift for the little dragon. Preserve the quill.
Wait. This pen.
Dun dun dun.
What the guests saw before them was none other than the witch's pen, the source of countless moving tales.
So, this is M's pen? The one she used to write the story of Simulanka? You must know it well, Durin.
Honestly, the thing I remember most is how often I woke up to the sound of it scribbling away. In the years before my mother passed away, she'd often sit at her desk, writing late into the night. Almost like she was in a race against time to get something completed.
Sounds tough.
Anyway, it belonged to my mother, so we shouldn't mess with it. Let's go see what else there is.
Okay, let's see. In before he decides to take on the chef's hat. Baker Durin, at your service. He will create the best gastronomic pieces you will ever see. Let's look at the quill again.
Wait.
What the guests saw.
So, this...
Honestly, the thing in the years before my mother passed away, anyway, it belonged...
Okay, so nothing else there. Alright, well, let's see. Which one do I want? For me, it's always good to have a little bit of flexibility and a bit of spice in life when you go out there. Sure, it's cool to do all the have a nice life to sort of hang back and sort of relax, right? But sometimes you want to spice it up a little bit. Well, we'll take the slingshot. A little slingshot, just the thing for a wandering hero to be. Let's keep looking. A toy sword, perfect for a little warrior in the making. Let's keep looking. Tome. Tome, the ideal gift for a budding scholar. Gotta get that spice of life. Explore the world, travel around, and have cool adventures.
In the end, the guests settled on the Wandering Hero Slingshot.
A wandering hero. So, you're an explorer, just like us.
Hey.
I guess you inspired me.
Hey, 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 hey.
During our journey from Mondstadt to Nod-krai, we passed through many places and encountered all sorts of different people. But despite the immense distances between them, there was always one topic that kept cropping up. Your accomplishments.
Ooh. Traveler is very well known, okay.
Well, we are world-renowned adventurers, after all.
Hey.
Come to think of it, isn't a wandering hero basically the same thing as an adventurer? I've always thought of adventurers as people who chase after stories, and in doing so, they also leave behind many of their own. I'd like to become someone like that too.
Alright.
Alright. They should let us in now that we've got a gift, right?
Hello there. Brought a gift this time.
The newly arrived guest presented his gift, wishing the little dragon a future as a wandering hero, free and unburdened. Accepting the guest's blessing, the story witch invited him and his friends to take their place around the table. Finally, she could introduce them all to her dragon child, telling all in attendance about the moment of his hatching, and of course, the name he'd been given. It was then that the seer witch, diviner of the stars, withdrew her gaze from the heavens and turned a sorrowful glance upon the little dragon.
Ooh. Mrs. Magistus saw an ominous portent.
You gave him the same name as that evil dragon?
Oh.
That's right. But the life I intend for him shall be very different.
What folly, to love so blindly. For as you must know, a name is the mirror of destiny itself. He who bears an evil dragon's name must also inherit the fate of its previous owner. His fate has been foretold.
Then I'll rewrite it. The witches at the table fell silent, for they knew the seer witch's words had never once proven wrong.
It's like, you are totally making a mistake with this dragon and its name. And then H was, and then he was like, bet.
Yet, just as clearly, they recognized the story witch's resolve. For there is scarce a force in this world more fearsome than a mother's love. At last, the merry witch stepped forward, dispelling the uneasy silence.
So be it. Then we'll all lend a hand. Together, we shall rewrite this child's fate.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this world?
I refuse to be shackled by such rules. Besides, this is a witches' gathering, is it not? What could be more fitting a subject for this occasion than to defy them.
She's like, yeah. Now we do a little bit of trolling.
Oh? Sounds like an interesting experiment.
Sage Witch, I think she's talking about, this is Rhine-daughter, I think. Yeah, Rhine-daughter.
I suppose, were we to succeed in this endeavor, we might bring a touch of wonder to this otherwise dreary sky of stars.
The Merry Witch finally talked them all round, just like she had done many times before.
Man, Alice really has a lot of ideas cooking.
Warm and strong as the sun she was. So much so, in fact, that those who her light shined down upon had no choice but to bask in it.
Fine, we'll go along.
And so the witches readied their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos.
Ooh.
For this child, I shall decipher the ravings of the heavens and lay bare before him the trickery of fate.
For this child, I shall leave a formula powerful enough to unravel the very origins of this world, that he may seek another solution for the conundrum of his life.
For this child, I shall call upon wondrous magic to make possible his impossible wish.
Yeah, it's not Nicole, it is Rhine-daughter. Yeah, this is Rhine-daughter we're talking about here.
All the Story Witch had was the pen in her hand, yet with the love that flowed from it, she resolved to bring forth a marvel of her own. For this child, I shall leave behind the last story I will ever write, and with it, a path to an ending yet untold.
Ooh.
With the witch's blessings given and received, the little dragon's fate at last began to turn. In the midst of the dragon child's birthday celebration, the seer witch proclaimed her prophecy. The child had been given the evil dragon's name, and with it, the burden of its fate. But hearing this, the Story Witch vowed to rewrite it all, for such was her love and resolve. And so the other witches offered their gifts in turn, marvels as rare as any in the cosmos. Together, they sought to test one of the fundamental laws of this world, in part to support a mother's love, and in part to sate their own curiosity. Oh, and I almost forgot.
Uh-oh.
Our new guests came bearing blessings of their own. Who knows? Perhaps this extra spark of life might be all the little dragon needs to change his fate.
Very interesting. Man, Durin's life is so interesting. Talking about how the witches actually work in the background. The witches readied their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos.
Yep. Looks like we've completed this chapter, too. Those witches in the story were the mages of the Hexen Circle, right? They sure seem to care a lot about you, Durin. But, Paimon kinda had trouble following their conversation. Just a bunch of mystery, as usual.
Come on, Paimon. I thought this was very straightforward.
The evil dragon's fate.
Oh, is that what you're worried about? But didn't we already take care of that?
Yeah, after what happened in Sri with everyone's blessings.
Ah, the mages must have had a hand in that, too. Also, I was just thinking, which part of the story are we even meant to be completing?
Oh,
So far, it seems like all we've done is just basically sort of completing like parts of it, right? But we're not actually doing anything substantial. I think the main thing about this story is that we are going to try and figure out and pen down what the ending would look like. Because in this story so far, what the witches are still concerned about is whether or not they can truly change someone's fate based on their name. If that is the case, they want to see how far this particular change of fate can actually be done. Whether or not it's long-lasting, or is it just going to be a short burst before fate twists the knife, right? So they want to see exactly how far this could actually go.
It feels less like we're filling in the gaps and more like we're adding something new altogether. But we use the ink, right? And the book hasn't given us any more clues, so that must mean our task is complete. At least for now.
Yeah, I guess we're doing something right.
Well, even if we run into trouble, we can always go ask Alice.
Maybe I'm overthinking things. It's just... this is my mother's final wish. So I don't want to mess it up. Anyway, thanks for all your help. I'll let you know as soon as the book reveals a hint about the next chapter.
Cool.
Okay then. See you in the next chapter.
Alright, day 2 complete. Interlude, a moment's rest. Chat with Durin.
I think I'm gonna stick around. Take my time reading through this book.
Okay.
If you feel like jumping back into the story, just come find me.
Okay, let's jump back in. Prophecy. Which is rate their gifts 3 marvels of the cosmos. Alright, let's look around a little bit. See if there's anything else left to interact with. Little dragon. Merry Witch.
As of late, the Tricksy Witch has nearly the entirety of the snowy lands in her grasp. Now none but the Tsar can command her submission.
Tricksy Witch. Who is she talking about? Tsar. If you're talking about the Tsar, it could, snowy lands. Are they talking about the Tsaritsa and Snezhnaya?
Such a pity that she can no longer spare the time to join our gatherings.
Tell me, does the Wander Witch still roam among the stars?
Who can say how long we'll have to wait for her return? I had hoped sharing all the fun little stories from our gatherings might entice her to remain.
Stars, eh?
Then how about the Memory Witch? Does she still walk the mortal realm?
Which witches are they talking about? Memory Witch, are they talking about Nicole?
Yes, she has that secret mission of hers to accomplish, so she couldn't make it to our gathering. But she doesn't seem to regret her choice, so naturally, it's not my place to pry.
As rare a chance to gather as this, and yet almost half of us are absent.
Cheer up. At least you came with good tidings.
I suppose I'm just feeling a little sentimental. After all, there will come a day when I, too, am among those absent at these gatherings.
Interesting. How will this story continue? Hey, these things are still here. Can't fall off the map now, can I? interesting. This requires further research. Aha. Alright, very interesting. Definitely something to look into the lore for this. This is a lot of stuff there. Wait, where is... Ah, it's up there. Okay. The winds shall carry me to play chess. Okay, alright, that's done. So, that is that story done. We can go claim our rewards. Let's go back here. And what we can do is we can pivot over to our next part of the stream, which is Witch's Homework. Let's go check out Catherine real quick.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Okay, claim.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
And dispatch character on expedition. Claim all. Dispatch again. And go Wagner to pick up some more ore. Okay, claim all of that first. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Okay, excellent. 150 resin. We still need to spend resin later. Okay, next up. Witch's Homework. Witch's Homework. Witch's Homework. Alright, let's go. And for that, we go... I think we need to go to the library. Okay, let's go to the library. Oh, yep, library.
Whoa! This is way too many books! Considering this library organizing job was classified as a premium commission, I'm on key mentally prepared, you know?
Ah, wait, Lisa is asking us to do this? Why? Why now? Hold on, give me a second, guys. Stream hell. Alright, cool. Excellent.
But seeing it in person is something else.
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon. What brings you back to Mondstadt? Let me guess. You missed me so much you just had to come visit. Is that it?
You saw right through me.
You've become quite the flatterer since we last saw each other, haven't you?
Riz 100.
Found you! We were starting to think you weren't clocking in today.
Huh? Lisa not doing work? Where has that happened?
Well, I wasn't planning to. But then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission for the library. So I came to check on things. Might you both be here for that very commission by any chance?
Pleased to meet you. We're the only ones here, so yeah.
Ah, music to my ears. Now, as you can see, a certain anonymous benefactor has donated a large amount of books to us.
Huh? Anonymous benefactor?
Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection.
That's random.
There are books of all different kinds, including quite a few that are banned. Troublesome, I know. So this wasn't an odd job I could trust to just anyone.
Okay.
And sorting them myself? My, what a headache that would be. It would take ages. All that to say, I'm very relieved to see you here.
Cool.
I would treat you to some tea, of course, but looking at the state of this place, perhaps another time, yes?
Don't worry. Just leave the commission to us.
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon. Well then, good luck in here. I'll leave you to it.
Okay, cool. And then Lisa just ditches us. Come on, Lisa, put in some work. Do 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 do. Ding 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 ding.
Finally! We made it to the last stack!
So tiring.
What even are some of these books? A Hilichurl's Guide to Running for Your Life? Do Hilichurls even read? Oh, and Basics of Whopper Flower Cultivation. Who'd grow one of those, anyway?
Let me guess. Farina.
What's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary? Huh. That title's kind of suspicious. And didn't we already sort this area? Did you notice it earlier?
And not on the list either.
Huh. Well, witches always make Paimon think of, you know.
Ah, yes, the Circle of Hexes. Oh, it's opening for us. Ah, everything turned.
Looking for me?
Alice! Ah!
Alice? How did you get in here?
You must not have noticed, Paimon. I wasn't the one who barged in at all. When you opened that dictionary, you entered a mage's domain.
What? Ugh. I knew that book had
I
issues.
knew that book was sus.
Have you ever read the storybook The Little Witch and the Undying Fire by any chance?
No, I've not personally read that book. I want to apologize to all the Genshin lore enthusiasts. I'm very sorry about this. I'm very, very sorry.
No matter. At least in name, this book was written as a dictionary for the other one. The actual contents of the two aren't related at all, though.
This book was written as a dictionary for the other one. At least in name.
That explanation makes things even more confusing.
Oh dear. Where should I begin? You know the promise the Hexen Circle made to Varka at the Tripartite Conference, yes?
Tripartite Conference?
Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to the nation?
Uh-huh.
Well, waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't exactly our style.
Sounds reasonable.
Rather than a scenario where we jump in and save the day out of nowhere, it makes more sense to lay the groundwork over time. That's how M put it.
Interesting. Well, you know what they say, prevention is better than cure.
Besides, who knows when such a crisis could occur? It could be in the next life, or even tomorrow. Preparation is crucial.
Okay.
So, I gathered the mages together to write this dictionary. Of course, it had to be under the guise of being related to that storybook. Otherwise, I would never have been able to get them in one place.
Sounds like a lot of work. How do we factor in exactly?
Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tasks tailor-made for the people of Mondstadt. They're all in this dictionary.
Barbatos.
Striving toward a common goal, overcoming obstacles alongside trusted companions, becoming better versions of ourselves. That is the best defense against what dangers could lie ahead.
Okay.
Oh, you make it sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
That's always something bad going to happen, Paimon. Deal with it.
Now, I never said that. But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon. And when we speak of a person who could be considered a friend to all in Mondstadt, I'm afraid the pool of options consists of but one.
I should have seen this coming.
Wait, the huge book donation? That was just an excuse to get us here, wasn't it? We had to spend ages sorting through them, you know?
Why not just cut out the middleman and just shove the book in our faces straight on?
Oh dear, I never could have imagined you would need to go to such trouble.
Then who wrote that commission in the first place?
Uh-huh. Sure you didn't.
Well, this is an important book. I couldn't just bring it into Teyvat without taking any precautions.
Lame.
Much better to hide it in plain sight, you see. That's why I donated all those other books to the library.
Ah yes, the Trojan horse of bringing a frick ton of books to the library.
Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just think of it as an excuse to reunite with old friends. And as a favor to your dear Aunt Alice.
Okay. If the goal is to help the people of Mondstadt, then we're in. We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tasks and stuff along, okay?
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have fun!
Define fun. Okay. A Little Witch's Dictionary. Complete Witch's homework-related quests and to unlock additional talents for the corresponding characters. Certain character skills and constellation effects will also change. Each Witch's homework quest is focused on a specific character. Obtain the corresponding character and increase their level to 70 to unlock their related quest. Said. Oh my, apologies. Farewell, may you grow in wisdom. This stack of books is still here. Oh god. Can't believe this. Okay, let's have a chat with Lisa.
Oh, you finished sorting already? That went much faster than I expected. Now then, what would you like in return, cutie? You freed up my whole afternoon helping me with that. How about we spend it together?
I'd like to be paid. In primo gems. Okay, let's ask about the books.
Ah, so you noticed too. Such strange names, and even stranger contents.
Ooh.
Not to mention, this is the largest library in northern Teyvat, and I didn't recognize a single title on the list. I just don't see how that's possible. Unless...
Unless...
Actually, we just ran into...
Trouble, I presume? I think I'll steer clear, if it's all the same to you.
Huh?
Besides, if a book exists in this world, then there's a place for them in this library.
Okay.
Better for them to remain here than end up in the hands of someone more... suspect.
I can think of several people.
Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again for all the help.
10,000 experience. Okay. Is Jean in? Jean is not in. The only thing that is in is above us. Okay, alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so, Witch's homework. That part is done. So, now one thing we can do, and this is what we're going to do, is we are going to do Witch's homework on something. Wait, give me a second. Just homework. I can invite a character, yeah. Now... Ooh, yeah, okay. So, remember, as part of inviting the character, I can invite either... Official, Sucrose, or Razor. Let's take a quick look and see what their current stats are. So we know Sucrose in terms of constellation is at max constellation, so that is what we're going to focus on. Razor constellation for opponent's hit will have their defense decreased by 15% for 7 seconds. So that is more for a physical damage build than anything. In terms of fish, well, hers is like just increasing Night Strider. But the nice thing about that is, sorry, Knight Rider, is that that's her main way of dealing damage, right? Which is Eve Right, Phantasmal Nocturne. Okay, so that is the 3 characters that we have. The one that is worth our time right now is Sucrose because of current Imaginarium Theater. So we will do this one. Her constellation is maxed as well, so let's do that. Now, for Witch's event, Eve Right, 7-fold transmutation. Sucrose will become a Hexarray character. When the party includes at least 2 Hexarray characters, you'll gain the Hexarray Secret Right effect, which enhances Hexarray characters. When Sucrose creates a small wind spirit, nearby party members' normal attack, charge attack, plunging attack, elemental skill, and elemental burst damage is increased by 5.7% for 15 seconds. About 5.7 seconds. After Sucrose creates a large wind spirit, nearby Hexarray party members' damage is increased by 7.14% for 20 seconds. 571428, 571428A. Okay. While nearby, all party members gain 20%, while nearby Hexarray characters will gain an additional 8.57%. So, yeah, for official to work well, for any of the Hexarray characters to work well, you need at least one other. So, with that, that's why I've been looking to sort of try and get Durin as well for this particular patch, because I want not just the off-field DPS, but another Hexarray character to actually work. Though, to be fair, we can introduce Fischl as well. Fischl is pretty well built. Razor is not that well built. Mona is definitely pretty well built. As a support character, I do enjoy that. So, yep. Okay, all right, back to Constellation now. So I need to find a character which I can put in another hit into. I think we'll just we can improve Fischl's damage. I think improving Fischl's damage, considering that she's better built compared to Razor at this point in time. Though one thing to note is that once Razor gets his Hexarray character unlocked, Hexarray status unlocked, his Constellation 6 will also have a buff as well. But I will say focus on Fish. Yeah, get Fish. Okay. All right. Now. Wings of Nightmare. more damage, more better. And what is her cons for again? When Midnight Phantasmagoria is used, deals 222% of attack as electro damage to surrounding opponents. When this skill duration ends, Fischl regenerates 20% of her HP. Well, her elemental burst still renders her relatively... what's it called? Still renders her defenseless, right? She can still take damage while the burst is happening. So she uses her burst. She will heal some HP after the fact. Which, you know, is nice, but would like her burst to be a bit more... how should I say this? Invincible. Is what I will say. Okay, so... yeah, let's begin doing witch's homework, because we have to do homework. Alright, let's do homework. Sucrose is working on a new alchemical potion. But no matter how she tweaks the formula, it never comes out right. The law of boundaries. Okay, let's go speak to Sucrose. And we know that Sucrose is currently under a new English BA. So, let's go meet up with her. She's at the crafting table, as usual. Oh, she's actually brewing something. Okay.
Given previous results, I should make a few adjustments to the experiment and ensure that the materials and equipment are all in order.
It's not as, like, sort of meek sounding, in a sense, compared to last time. This will be interesting.
As for the potion I need to make... Oh, Traveler, Paimon, what brings you here?
We're here to help with your task. We wanted to see if you could use some extra hands.
Hey.
My task? Oh, you mean the one Mr. Albedo told me about? The one from the Hexen Circle? Well, you're just in time. The experiment is ongoing, and I was just about to work on it.
Ongoing? So, you've been working on it all this time?
Yes. It aligns with other research topics I've been working on, so it hasn't been too much extra work. Still...
What? Is there a problem with the experiment?
I've been unsuccessful so far.
Oh, so it keeps failing, huh?
It's not as simple as just failing. The whole theoretical framework behind this task is a bit more complicated than I imagined.
What is the task exactly?
Oh, right! You still haven't told us what kind of experiment it is.
One meant to develop a potion that can transform sweet flowers into a variant 16 times its normal size.
Didn't we have a situation where a thing of small size grew into something 16 times its normal size?
That is to say, the formulation of botanical augmentation reagent type 4, iteration 7.
Iteration
As
7.
you can probably guess, this is my 7th time running the experiment.
Why type 4 though?
Wow! So, basically, we need to make growth serum. Or the 7th version of one.
Well, yeah, that's about right.
Let's keep it simple, Sucrose.
This is my 7th attempt, but I didn't make many adjustments to the formula this time, because both the theoretical principles behind this experiment and the products of the process prove there's nothing wrong with it.
Both the theory. Okay.
But you haven't succeeded yet, right?
Yes. I'm thinking that it's not my current formula that is wrong, per se, but rather, some other key element is missing.
Oh! Then Paimon knows just what to do.
Let's add some emergency food to the mix.
Well, that's why we're helping out. Wait a second! Paimon is not an ingredient!
It's time for emergency potions.
We could try. It's just I would need to adjust the ratios in the original formula, and that might make the potion even more unstable.
Unstable how?
No, we are not trying that. Just show us the original.
Here it is.
Okay.
That said, I'm still missing 2 ingredients.
Now that we can help with. What do we need to get?
I need spring water from Springvale to use as the base, as well as Eye of the Storm fragments. But that last one could be tricky.
What kind of fragments?
We've got this. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's tackle the Eye of the Storm first.
Can craft here. Oh. Nope, can't craft on this thing. Well, for this, let's actually bring in Sucrose in as well. So, let's see. Who shall we have? Yeah, why not? Let's put her together into the...
I can do it.
Details, weapons. Yep, spindle loot, artifacts. Not very well built. Let's see if we can pump up those numbers, shall we? Okay, so we have the feather doesn't really do much of anything. We need to increase EM is the most important one. This one increases crit damage. This one increases crit rate. It's all flat stats. This one energy recharge, HP attack. This one increases more. What would actually be more useful in this case would be if the piece also includes energy recharge. If we have some good energy recharge, okay, EM, energy recharge. Yeah, EM and energy recharge is the 2 main things with this. Any other extra stats is good. Attack, that's for example. So, let's enhance this and see where this lands. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and 5. Enhance. Energy recharge. Okay, that's a good sign. And okay, enhance. Actually, yeah, balanced. Enhance. 84 EM. Okay, let's see if we can throw in some 4-star. This one, physical view. It's all what is it? Elemental damage boost. Not this one. Nope, not this one. Let's see what else. Yeah, definitely not this one. Not this one. So it seems like the old VA's speech is still there, but then the new VA is doing a lot of the story stuff at this point in time. We'll see how this one sort of pans out heading forward. I'll be interested to see exactly how this sort of enhances further. Okay, yep, okay. Enhance. Attack increase. Okay, what else can we do here? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is EM. That is EM. EM with 2 flat stats. Okay, that one definitely is gonna go. Okay, and these as well. Okay, no. Yep, okay. Enhance. HP. Interesting. It's a little bit all over the place, but it's still useful. EM and energy recharge. We do have a good amount of energy recharge, so at least we have that. Okay, not this one. Not this one. Nor this one. Do this too. Okay, enhance. We can still enhance one more level. Yep, okay, enhance. Actually, let's just reduce that number. Okay, enhance and enhance. Yay, energy recharge. Excellent. So this is a good piece. It's definitely a good piece. Okay, so let's switch it up. It's a good piece to hold on to. Oh yeah, she's on defense. Is there really no EM? Okay, so let me check. Goblet. Yeah, there's no EM hats. Like, no EM hats at all. Defense. That's the last thing we need. Yep, my lack of good hats is showing, guys. Yeah, it's not here. There's nothing here. This is so sad. Energy recharge. We could enhance this as well, but I think we'll do that later. Okay, so I think what I will do, Raiden goes here. I know goes in there. Sucrose can swirl. Okay, alright. Let's deploy this team. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're going to Windrise. Okay, heal up. And now let's go.
Absorption test.
There is no escape.
Go claw.
Ow.
Ding dong water bomb.
Observe. To dust.
Alright, that's the first ingredient done.
Wow, you two work fast. That step usually takes me forever. We can get the spring water down there.
Yeah. Okay, got this. Windwheel Asta. We got plenty of Windwheel Astas, actually.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Just had to do it. So it will. I think it will probably take a little time before, like, the new VA also takes over some of the attacking voice lines as well. We'll have to wait and see how this one will actually play out, because there's a lot of work that needs to go into the voice acting for some of these characters. Okay, this way. Let's climb over up here. We'll come in through here. We'll do our best mountain goat impression on this one. Spring Valley. Brooke the chef. Fill animal mushroom. Fortunately, we can't grow anything here. Did the beautiful fragrance of my cooking entice you over here? I'd like to buy something to eat. Sure thing. How about a fresh steak? Ooh, northern smoked chicken. We want to keep those mora for our leveling, though. So we want to keep as much mora. Every little bit goes a long way. Okay, let's get some water. Right, up here and into the spring.
The high quality of Springvale's waters makes for a stable potion-making ingredient.
That's all we needed, right?
Yes. Let's head back.
Old Finch. Hey. Haha. Okay, let's head back.
All right. The ingredients are ready and the cauldron is just over there, so we should be good to go. But,
Is something wrong?
No. It's just... Do you mind if I watch from the side? Just for the purposes of accurate recording, I mean.
Nothing is gonna blow up, is it? You know, Sucrose?
I know lots of people don't like being scrutinized during experiments, so...
Okay, no problem.
Thanks. Then, I'm ready to go whenever you are. I'll make sure to take detailed notes, too.
Okay.
So, are you ready to start the experiment?
Yeah, sure. Wait, hold on. Let me look at the formula again. Were those notes given to me by any chance? Ordered notes. No, that is Zandique's notes. Okay. Might I owe you? Not that. Godwin's letter. Okay. Yeah, where are those notes? Okay, never mind.
Ready to start the experiment?
Okay, let's do this. Base ingredients to increase the tuning rate for this concoction. When the tuning rate reaches 100% or higher, you can concoct the potion and receive the finished product. Then you can concoct a potion. There will be squares. There's help. You can stack ingredients on up to 5 squares when concocting a potion. Each ingredient has a different tendency, which affects the overall tendency of the finished potion that's crafted. So we've done this before. In another event where we had to make potions in order to sell them. Those were a lot of fun. So, current potion status. Now, I guess the main thing is, how shall we concoct this? Let's rotate that. Ah yes, Eye of the Storm Fragment. Special mint is bland as heck. Okay. We have 2 of these that we need to fit in. Nothing else. Yep, okay. Right, I guess we're mixing that, I guess. 100.
That's it. Your execution was perfect.
Just put in all the slots correctly.
Really?
Huh?
Yes, I don't see any flaws in the brewing at all. Let me extract some and test the product's composition. One moment.
Oh no, we're going to accidentally grow something. Sucrose extracts on a potion and uses the device to examine
Yes,
its
like I said,
composition.
flawless execution. The potion is perfect. It's exactly what I was expecting.
Ooh.
So, was the 7th time the charm?
7th time the charm.
Upon examination, it seems identical to the previous 6 iterations.
Huh? Wait, so... Wait, what?
Oh! Wouldn't that make the results identical?
Not necessarily. Experimental outcomes can differ even with similar variables all around. You never know what the result will be. That's what makes experiments valuable in the first place.
Uh-huh.
Come, let's test this thing out. I planted some sweet flowers beforehand which we can use. We just need to douse them with the potion and see what happens.
I hope we don't end up with Whopper Flower Madness back in... Dragon Spine. The Law of Boundaries, and then we're going back to... Oh shoot, we are going back to Dragon Spine again. Oh dear, what have we gotten ourselves into?
Each time the snow falls, that is the call of Snezhnaya, the land whence I hail.
Hehehe. Snezhnaya, eh? Interesting.
Alright, we poured the growth serum on the flowers. Is that all we need to do?
Yep. The flowers need to fully absorb the potion, so it might take some time before we see a reaction.
Uh-oh.
What happens then?
The flowers will grow in size while maintaining their original appearance. But then, when they reach 12 to 14 times their normal size, this will prove more than they can bear.
Uh-huh.
As if some upper limit has been reached, they will wither and rot, assuming unnatural forms until nothing is left of them but liquid.
Wait, what? So there's a problem with the growth serum then?
No. I've adjusted the formula time and again, resolving all kinds of issues that arise when inducing small plants to grow larger.
Okay.
Issues like ensuring that the leaves don't get too large, strengthening root diameter and load-bearing capacity, calculating how the increase in surface area might affect sunlight exposure and nutrition.
Okay.
So, why isn't it working then?
Because the flowers cannot transcend. As above, so below, is one of alchemy's guiding principles. Alchemy seeks mastery over matter, but this world has its limits.
Uh-huh.
It's like a specification etched into the law that governs all things. Part of the purpose of doing multiple experiments is to determine if this specification is stable.
So, in this case, failure is also a viable result.
Exactly. It proves that the limit continues to exist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is all a bit over Paimon's head, but basically, you needed the experiment to fail to prove that the limits and borders in this world are stable? Oh, what a weird experiment. Huh? Looks like one of the flowers is reacting.
Uh-oh, in what way?
Wait a second. That's not a sweet flower at all.
Oh no, it's the Whopper Flower again.
Careful! It's a Whopper flower. It must have absorbed some of the potion. Wait, but that's happened before, and it's never gotten this big either. Can this mean...
We can talk about this later. Let's get rid of it first.
Oh no, here we go again. Overspec Whopper Flower.
Chew on this. Look, the rainbow. Animal hypostasis emulation. Animal
Close your eyes. Be silent. You can fear the dark.
Yeah.
Phew, we did it. Even at that size, a whopper flower is just a whopper flower.
Oof.
But, was it supposed to get that big?
I could only make a rough estimate during the battle, but it looked at least 16 times its original size, maybe even larger.
Interesting.
This means that the experiment worked.
Uh-oh. What could this mean?
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
I'm still not sure what the implications are, but if further attempts succeed in reproducing this result, that means that something's different. Perhaps the limits and laws of this world are changing due to some unknown factor.
Dun dun dun.
I can't say if that's good or bad, but from an alchemical perspective at least, expanded boundaries means that more possibilities are now open to us.
Okay, sure.
Either way, this brings my task to an end.
Aw, that's a bit of a killjoy.
Seems so.
Heh.
That said, it could also be an effect of the person who made the potion. There could also have been something special about this particular whopper flower.
Too many variables.
There's a lot that still needs to be confirmed, so I suppose this task opens the way for further questions.
Well, we're here if you ever need some help.
Oh, can we try using that grow serum on Paimon?
Just think about it! Paimon could probably beat a whole gang of treasure hoarders to a pulp if you were 16 times bigger!
I have my doubts. The only reason the serum worked on the whopper flower was because its internal structure was similar enough to a sweet flower. If you drank some,
Uh-oh.
you might become 16 times bigger, but you might also turn into a plant-based life form.
Oh no. Sucrose, Paimon with vines. Oh no.
Yeah, nope. That's not happening then.
You'll will be barking mad once you grow in.
Oh, by the way, Paimon wanted to ask, why is all your research focused on things like sweet flowers and sunsettias?
Oh, that's simple. Both sunsettias and sweet flower nectar taste sweet.
Ah, just because of the sweet stuff?
So in that sense, accidentally making a whopper flower 16 times bigger comes with a hidden benefit. Because whopper flower nectar...
Tastes exactly like sweet flowers?
Oh yeah. Sucrose actually does use whopper flower nectar as her
That's right.
character level up.
Once I've extracted the sugar from the nectar, I'll give you some.
Ooh.
You get it!
Let's go. Alright, that is complete. Nice. So that is homework done. Now we can finish off. Okay, let's take a look at Sucrose now. Where's Sucrose? Oh yeah, Sucrose here. Character level needs to level, increase level. Artifacts are piss poor at the moment. We need another elemental mastery, either a hat or it's probably going to be the hat that needs a piece. Yeah, we'll need more of that. Okay, so in terms of talents, yep, Witch's Eve is done. Eve Sevenfold Transmutation. That is increased as well. Chaotic Entropy. Constellation check. Yep, excellent. That is good. Nice. Okay, so we're done with that. So we are done with what we need to do for this stream. That's good. But we still have one more thing left to do. 150 resin. So let's begin the farming. Time to go to Stygian Onslaught. Match. All right, let's do this. Let us do this. I need some more water. Damn it. The amount of water that I have right now is piss low.
Come on, traveler, let's go. The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
I'll bring Nahida. Oh, someone already has Nahida. Okay, ready. Let's go. How much space do I have? Yep, enough space. Alright, let's see. Ready. We got a Nemo guy here. No dendro? Okay, sure. Let's do that. Let's hope Mr. Barbatos here can handle
Show no mercy.
and handle a bit of hydro.
Echoing song! Get to work! Keep lolling! Eat Papa! Get him!
To be honest, in terms of the amount of damage we are dealing, it's not a lot. Okay, now we are dealing a bit of damage here.
Show no mercy!
Oh, that's a lot of damage in that hit.
Fulfill our pact!
Okay. This gotta get the end.
Lane. Alright. Crit rate, crit damage, but 2 flat stats. Energy recharge. Ooh, could be good. That could be good. Alright, that's a good piece. I will take that on board. Come on, Lumines. Let's go get him. For this one... Where's Chaska? Chaska? Okay. We need Pyro. Where's Pyro? No Pyro? Really? Well, if we all die, it's not my problem. But then again, we do have Venti, and Venti can stay near the, what is it? The fire pits to fire off pyro damage. So at least we have that. We do have that option.
Open fire! Open fire! Bullseye! Fire in the hole!
Close your eyes.
Locked on! Locked on! Knock him down. Take me on!
Mama! See you at the graveyard.
I thought it was close enough to the fire stand to deal damage there. Must learn how to look before I leap. Okay, not too bad. Okay, that one wasn't too bad. Okay. We gonna do with some plunging.
Skyward! Scatter! Look out below! Skyward! Scatter! See to the skies! Heads up! The show begins!
Kaboom. Alright. Bonus energy energy recharge. Attack elemental mastery. But no, doesn't have crit rate or crit damage. Elemental mastery, crit rate, energy recharge. Decent. Could be better. Okay. Continue. Nope, they left. Okay. Okay, they all left. I have exhausted my film of antihistamines. I really needed that. Damn. No, now that I think about it, I wonder how much antihistamines cost in other places. I know roughly how much it costs back in Malaysia. I know how much it costs here, and relatively purchasable. Will be interesting to see how this one actually works out. Okay, let's match again. Now, Second Onslaught should be around for another week, right? Up to Saturday. So that is something that we can work with going forward.
Let's fly!
Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples.
Hey, what happened to the other guy? He went all the way there. Okay. Ume. Alright, we are fearless. Fearless. Yep, woof. Technically, you don't get anything if you play Fearless as a team. Only if you play solo.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
Solo is harder. I wouldn't like force fearless in most situations nowadays. But I still remember that one time we managed to clear fearless as a team, but I'm okay with menacing. But let's see.
Don't worry. I put Anetha in charge of all my work for today, so we can go play with Knuckle Duckle.
Okay. Alright. If you don't want to join.
Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples.
Yeah, 2p, no, okay. Whoops. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Okay, so who would be a good character? I want to put this one. I'm going to put Chaska. I know I want to put Chaska. This one I will put Benny. This I will put. Ooh, that's a good question.
It's been way too long since I last had some candy.
The scribe's work is simple,
brain's grinding
which is
to a
exactly
halt,
why I took the position.
like a rusty machine. Oh, that's it. I'm having 5 whole crumb.
Okay, I'm bringing.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Nice. It's Pyro, Hydro, and Electro, right? I don't know. Okay, yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay,
I
yeah,
put enough in charge of all my work for today, so we can go play with Knuckle Duckle.
Okay, let's do this one.
Wait.
I want Malwika in there purely because of the damage. We need some damage in there. I don't know if I'll be able to supply enough damage though. That's the main question. And we are missing a cryo from that list. Okay. Hope for the best. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Let's do this.
Strike a pose!
Branches aside.
Both throttle! Lightning, echoing song! Incinerate!
One more sweep.
Light up a twisted! Incinerate! Try and stop me!
With one heart, take my broken crown.
Oh, she died.
Time to shine! Pyroclastic surge! Yeah! Except a little wisdom!
Oof, was close. Oof. Oof. Do I want to keep all my damage until I can nuke it? Is that a better plan, I wonder? I think so. We'll just nuke him when he staggers. We'll hold all the charge together and then we'll just nuke him when he staggers. I think that will be the plan here.
Leave this place.
Make yourself a move! Time to shine!
By the frost moon hole.
Stay pose!
Rise with the sun! Try to stop me!
Seek refuge in the shade of the forest. Receive my blessing for the everlasting cold. The end of our legacy.
Retribution.
Not enough healing.
Upon your soul.
By the frost moon hole.
Bail out. Yeah, needs some healing, I think. Okay. Alright. Let's just get this one done. We should have enough in the tank for this particular fight. Considering we have Seat Lolly as well, we're going to have a lot of melt damage in our futures.
Take me up!
Open fire!
Locked on!
Bullseye!
Locked on!
Open fire!
Hold on to your hats.
Locked on! Bullseye!
Oh, that's a 1 million damage.
Let's fly!
Open fire!
Knock him down.
Dead. Needs healing. Okay, let's get this one. We got not. Ooh, defense. Still could be useful. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. But yeah, defense. But all the other stats were good. So it can be a good off piece, but that would be funny to me. Oh my god, Clanker.
We go! Installation deployed. Let me try! Vengeance! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Observe.
Preparing for dark. Do not tempt fate.
Defensive mode engaged.
The night comes. Close your eyes.
Annihilation mode.
Fear the dark.
Venture time.
Everybody
Close
stand
your
back!
Preparing for
Too dark.
venture time.
The long sleep.
Annihilation mode.
That's what C6 Bennett does to you. What C6 Bennett does to a mofo. 80. Energy, defense, elemental mastery, defense. Okay. Yeah, if you want to clear, need to have heals for boss 1 or something.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
It's been way too long since I last had some candy. My brain's grinding to a halt, like a rusty machine.
There have been many poorly written applications
that's
lately.
it.
I
I'm having
guess
5
I'll
whole
just have to
crown
reject them
parfaits for
all.
dinner tonight, and nothing's gonna stop me. Not even Neffa's super angry mode.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
Don't worry. I put Neffa in charge of all my work for today, so we can go play with Knuckle Duckle.
Shiver use for boss 3 isn't a bad idea.
Wait.
We need enough of a third.
No.
Wait.
Whatever.
Anyone else has C6 Ben? Nope.
The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why I took the position.
We need heals. I don't have healing. Help me.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
And use Morphe, if you have DPS for boss 1, I can use healing. Yeah.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
Wait.
I can't promise you'll like what you see.
No. Whatever.
Do we really want to bring her in? I have Nahida, Baiju, or Mauve. Okay.
Wait. Huh? No.
Okay, then I'll Mauve. Okay.
I just got a really bad toothache.
Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples.
Okay, ready rock.
It's been way too long since I last had some candy.
To be ready.
My brain's grinding to a halt, like a rusty machine. Oh, that's it! I'm having 5 whole crumb cupcakes for dinner tonight, and nothing's gonna stop me. Not even in Neff's super angry mode.
Whatever.
I need to get some water after this. Tupi. Hello, Tupi. Hello. Hello, Tupi. Hello. Okay. Okay, fight boss 1 first. Okay, just fight boss 1 first to check. So if our boss 1 doesn't work, that means our DPS has issues. The main issue that we have with boss 1 right now is I don't think our combos in terms of how much damage we can actually deal is sufficient. We might have issues in that sense. We're gonna have a lot of explosive bloom damage that we need to tank. Hyper bloom. Bourgeon. Where did he go? Did I get him?
One more sin.
Light it up! Rev the engine!
In the end.
Easy. 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 Unfortunately, I don't think I can stick around. Unfortunately, I don't think I can stick around. Okay, let's do this.
Locked on! Locked on! Bullseye! Locked on! Bullseye! Hold on to your hats. Come on!
Hey, got him.
Open fire! Open fire! Let's run! Bullseye! Locked on! Open fire! Open.
Yeah, there's a doornail. Aha. Easy. Yeah, I'm not gonna claim that. Let's continue. Alright, one more. C6 Betty! Let's go, C6 Betty! I love C6 Betty. Okay.
Get out of here!
Close your eyes. Observe.
Everybody stand back! Ultimatum protocol.
Be silent. Observe.
Going in! Decided by take cover! Annihilation destiny!
Close your eyes. Observe.
Everybody stand back! Decided by destiny!
The night. Close your eyes.
Get out of here! Take cover!
Night falls. Be silent. Close your eyes.
Written in the stars! Dreamwork! Decided by destiny!
Observe.
Preparing for dust up. Out of the way!
Installation panel deployed. Suggestion: do not exceed your limits.
Hey. Alrighty. Alright, bailing out. Done deal. I love C6 Betty.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
Okay, thanks. I gotta go, sorry. Ah. Thanks, everyone. Thanks. Yep, disbanding. Okay, alright. I think we are done here. So, with that, let's check out our dailies. Get our sanctifying function. Our we have claimed our rewards for this, so that's all good. Well and good. And let's go to our wish. We should have enough to pull one. Okay, remember, our goal here is to pull for Durin. In terms of how much pulls we need in order to guarantee that we get Durin is another 14 pulls, right? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76. Yep, another 14, right? So now we have one pull. That means we need another 13 pulls within 8 days. In order to speed things up, we might need to get a few bits more of these primos from some of the other sources in order for this to work. Hopefully we will be able to get it, but let's pull one and see where this goes. Ooh, we got it! Yeah!
It's been a long time.
Hey.
I'm Durin. Everyone used to call me Mini Durin, but as you can see, I'm not really mini anymore. Do you find my appearance strange? To tell you the truth, it's still a little strange to me. I have so much to learn. I hope you don't mind if I ask you for help.
Yay, we got Durin! Finally! Durin! Okay, that means we don't have to pressure ourselves anymore. Good rewards. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Let's go knock on Durin's doors. Hello, Durin. Ding. Okay, so we have one more coming in later. Gift from the stars. Wind glider. And weapon. Haha. Okay, so let's trick him out a little bit. Let's do a little exercise in tricking him out. First, let's look at his talents. Just need to make sure that they are all doing attack percent. Yes, attack percent is the name of the game. Attack percent. Yes, also the name of the game. So, I think for him, you'll either be using Emblem of Severed Fate. Either that or the Witch's Flame set. That's the two I would probably think. would be where this one is going. We also have Witch's Eve, right, Ode to Ascension, which we will be needing heading forward. Let's see what everyone says. Noblesse Oblige. Yeah, Noblesse Oblige is also another one because you're going to buff the attack. However, this effect cannot stack. So if we have another person that has Noblesse Oblige, so if we decided to take something like Mona plus Durin, one guy has elemental, one guy has a Noblesse Oblige, one guy has Emblem of Severed Fate, right? Yeah. We don't need 2 sets of Noblesse Oblige to clog up the situation. Okay, so let us put in the Emblem of Severed Fate for now. Okay, so we do have a decent amount of Emblem of Severed Fate available to us. Some of them will instinctively have pretty bad. Okay. Alright, so this one's pretty good because it has energy. We have a number of pieces here which are pretty good. This one, attack, not that great. Attack, crit damage, energy recharge. This one has crit rate, so crit rate is good. But this one has rolled quite a bit into Elemental Mastery, not much into attack. This one rolled into attack and crit damage, and a bit of energy recharge, which is, I think, a better deal for him. Sure, crit rate, crit damage, but I think this is a good deal for him. Okay, we can equip this for now. We can equip this later if we think we need that. And now for the feather. This one has, yep, checks all the boxes except energy recharge. This one has energy recharge instead of attack percent. Yeah, let's take this. For this one, do we want attack percent or do we want energy recharge? Attack percent more than anything. But remember that we are working with Emblem of Severed Fate, so energy recharge does help to improve the damage that he deals. So where's the energy recharge one? We don't have a lot in terms of energy recharge. This one has energy crit rate, crit damage, elemental mastery. I would say for him, because we're using the stone cage, I think this one should be fine. Unless there is something better here in terms of energy recharge. Let's look at our... No thank you, world. No thank you. This one, pyro damage bonus. Yeah, pyro damage bonus is going to be tough to find on the goblet. Especially in one fight. So, it's going to be attack if we're going attack percent. So it depends on what we can scrunch up from this. This will be probably the way to go. Crit damage, elemental mastery, crit rate is probably where we're gonna do. Either that or crit damage, energy recharge. Energy recharge is also good. Energy recharge, crit rate. The main issue is that all the others, the stats are not that great. Energy recharge, the only good one is this one. We can use this in the meantime. I think that works. Okay, let's put that in for now. Pyro damage bonus on Xiangling. We'll find another pyro damage goblet for that. This one we can do either crit rate or crit damage. This one is crit damage. It has attack, crit rate, and elemental mastery. So a crit rate, attack, energy recharge, crit. Okay, so this one has crit rate, crit damage, attack. Okay, we can put this on, or we can put crit damage. I say do this would probably be okay. And now we remove the set filter to find a good pyro goblet for him. Now we could put Hopeful Heart and But I think D-Look would be getting even more pissed as time goes on that he's being shafted to a side. This is fine. Crit damage, energy recharge, a bit of elemental mastery, always good. This one has energy recharge, crit damage, crit rate, energy recharge. But 2 flat stats. This one has elemental mastery, so it takes a bit more precedence over all the other stats, flat stats at this moment. So we can equip this. Alright, so he has 4 pieces of that. Now in terms of weapons, we want something good. The catch could work, especially since he's rocking the 4-piece of the what is it called? Emblem of Severed Fate, right? The catch can work. And anyone that gives energy recharge can work, but this one produces HP. We're protected by a shield, which we're not doing. Defense, no. Flute. We're not doing normal charge attacks with him, so not really what we're doing. Not that. Sack sword. Do I want sack sword? It's probably superconduct. This one's for electro, which not really useful. I'm sure there's a good sword here we can put him on. Crit rate increases by 4%, energy recharge, and normal attack. We can give this to him temporarily. I think, yeah, let's give him the Skyward Blade for now. We don't really have anyone else to put the Skyward Blade on. The only other character that can sort of deal on-field DPS, and I know it's sort of a bit of a moot point because Durin doesn't deal on-field DPS per se, right? But, you know, we can still give this to him. Especially if he goes on a multiplayer fight, that would be nice. So the Nazissen Kreuz is cool. If it's dark mode. Dark mode is cool. Haha. Okay, so artifacts, check, constellation, talents, profile, accent circle, accent circle. Okay, so one last thing is that we need to level him up. Let's level him up temporarily. Level. And ascend. Oh, he uses this.
A legend told of an evil dragon who hoarded glittering gems behind the high windows of a castle.
He's telling stories now, and is increasing crit damage. So, him increasing crit damage means that as long as his crit rate is good enough, he's good to go. Okay. Alright, cool. Now we have that ready to go. Alright.
Really bad Tuesday.
Okay, guys, that's it for me today. Thank you guys for watching. We will continue with day 3 of Durin Story Quest on another day. Maybe tomorrow. We'll just continue this day by day. If you like what you see, like, comment, favorite, subscribe, all those nice things. If you have any recommendations for how to improve the stream, do let me know. If you have any recommendations for games you'd like to see me play, do let me know as well. I'm happy to listen to them. Alright, that'll be it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.